Where the acting chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, has been suspended. President Muhammadu Buhari approved his immediate suspension to allow for unhindered inquiry by the Presidential Investigative Panel under the Tribunals of Inquiry Act and other relevant laws. This was announced in a statement issued by the Special Assistant on Media and Public Relations Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, made available to journalists. Now, according to the statement, President Buhari has also approved that the EFCC Director of Operations, Muhammadu, take charge and oversee the activities of the Commission pending the conclusion of the ongoing investigation and further directives in that regard. Mr. Magu was appointed as acting chairman of the EFCC in the first year of President Buhari's administration to replace his former colleague, Ibrahim Magu. Now, this report chronicles the developments leading to the ongoing probe and his eventual suspension.
The 58-year-old senior police officer was appointed to head the anti-graft agency on the 9th of November 2015. In July 2016, the president requested the confirmation of Mr. Magu's appointment by the Senate. 6 months after, on the 15th of December, the Senate rejected the nomination and turned down the confirmation. The ground was a certain security report by the DSS, another agency under the same authority of the president. In March 2017, the Senate again refused to confirm Mr. Magu's appointment, and the reason is still the security report by the DSS, freshly presented a day before the sitting. Section 2, subsection 3 of the EFCC Act 2014 provides that the president alone has the power to appoint who sits as the chairman of the commission. Then Section 11 of the Interpretation Act, Cap 123 of the laws of the Federation of Nigeria allows the president to appoint and reappoint an individual as it is considered expedient as the appointing authority. Having survived every attempt to remove him and seemingly enjoying the support of the president, Mr. Magu remained in office for 4 years and 8 months in acting capacity. But the last stroke that seems to have broken the camel's back came from another part of the presidency, and in fact, the supervising authority to the EFCC. The Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, in June, wrote to the president demanding the removal of Mr. Magu from office. He accused him of insubordination, diversion of recovered loot, accounting discrepancies, and other misconducts. Now, whether Mr. Magu survives this again or not, there are valid questions demanding urgent answers. Is the president satisfied about Mr. Magu's capacity and with it his performance as head of the commission? Is this strategic for agencies and arms of the same presidency to come at each other's neck from time to time? How does this term in the country's anti-corruption driver present the government's claim of being serious with wiping away the menace from the country? Uzonna Ononye, TVC News, Lagos.